So look what just came in the mail. I bought 2 of these from Amazon. They are glass, Widemouth, 7.45 gallon, US gallon, fermenters. They come with a nice silicone seal on the inside. Nice wide mouth, wide rim. Actually, I can grab that with my whole hand and pick it up to clean it. Also comes with this fancy little dial on there. Tells you the month and the day that you could set it to. You could spin them around. Something quick and easy, or you can just keep notes in a notebook. But that's pretty cool. This right here is where your bung would go for sampling or thermometer, or you could seal it up airtight. Or what's really cool about this is it comes with this special cap that once you screw it on, it allows your CO2 to escape from the bottom, making this a built-in airlock. And here it is in motion, in action. Does a really good job. This is like a little 1040 British mild, 6-gallon mark. Comes right up to like a little part right when it starts to turn. 5 gallon is right below where this little indentation is. So also comes with the carriers. Wouldn't really suggest using the carriers. I carry this thing down from the upstairs down to the downstairs, 2 small flights of stairs, and it is a little sketchy. It's not the best made carrier. I would honestly fill it where you're going to keep it and use the carrier to kind of lift it up onto a table. It's about the same height as a bucket with its own bubbler on it. A little bit taller than a regular bucket, but if it's an all-in-one without the bubbler, it actually is shorter, and it's roughly a slightly thinner than a bucket. So if you want to use it in a fermentation chamber and a bucket doesn't fit, and your carboy, 5-gallon carboy does, but it's too tall, as you can see, it will actually best of both worlds. It is thinner than a bucket, 7.5 gallon bucket, and it's shorter than a 7.5 gallon bucket and a 5-gallon carboy. But it is wider than a 5-gallon carboy. Okay? Now, some of the bad things I found. These things are riddled with air bubbles. You know, it's not the best glass. You can actually see the lines of how it was blown and stretched. And just from showing you guys a couple of little spots, these are all of the bubbles. So, for an inexpensive fermenter, if you are in the market for an inexpensive fermenter, but you don't want to buy plastic and you don't want to buy the more expensive wide mouth bubblers that are on the market, this is definitely a way to go. But you have to understand that the quality is a little bit less. I think these were about $46 each, and the shipping I think was relatively cheap, like $6. They came in a big box, very well packaged, and I'll let you guys know how the cleaning goes on this. But just for sanitation, I didn't have all of the sanitizer bubbles from Star Sands all inside there, just like I would have with a carboy, because the wide mouth actually helped out a lot with getting all of those bubbles out. So, for something inexpensive, but yet not as high of quality as a glass carboy, but yet it won't scratch like a bucket, I would definitely recommend these Kegcos.